Hi everyone and welcome to my video. So today's video is to discuss the latest Priceline promotion, which is a free skincare bag if you purchase $69 worth of products from the products that come in the bag. Then you get the bag for free. So this is what the bag looks like. So I mean, it's okay. I got the last one and it was a bit better. This, okay, I'll show you. You can take out the inside bag, which is a zip, and you can probably use it as a toiletries bag in future, like a massive toiletries bag. But the actual bag itself smells like horrible plastic. It's really thin. You can sort of see my hand. It's somewhat see-through. It looks like it's just been cut by a machine. Along the top, it's quite sharp. I don't see it lasting for long, and it's a real shame they even made this because I don't think it's recyclable at all, so that's going straight to landfill. So ugly bag. I would not mind if they gave me, you know, something like a cardboard bag or even a box of goodies. I'd be like, yes, awesome. I'll just shove that in the recycle bin. Anyway, so on to what I actually got. So the items that I chose had to come from the brands, as I said, that are in the bag of freebies. And the brands that were in there aren't things I usually use, but I thought, hey, this is a great opportunity for me to try out a few new products and see if, you know, they work for me. So one of the products that I chose was Aveeno. It's got a good reputation anyway. I think Jennifer Aniston may be the spokesperson for this brand, and I will definitely use basic products like this for sure. So one of the products is a daily moisturizing body wash with oatmeal. I find that's really nice in the shower. I don't like some of the traditional soap bars. I find them really dehydrating for my skin. I become quite dry afterwards. But when you've got sort of moisturizing sorbeline based or even oatmeal based washes that you can have in the shower, they do a really good job. So this is nice. And I also got another Aveeno product, which is the daily moisturizing lotion, because hey, I always moisturize every day. So those are nice. Some of you may be aware that Australis has just released their own fake tanning range, which is really exciting. And so I went ahead and thought I'll give it a go. This is the facial tanning product. So it's 100 mils. Usually it's $20, but because it's just been released, it was down to, I think, $10, $10 or $9. So it's a gradual tan face moisturizer. I'm going to give it a go. I may even do a video. And Priceline is just brought over a brand which is existing, but they've started to stock it. It's the Nip and Fab, and so I went ahead and got the Kale Fix makeup removing pads. I don't understand how kale is beneficial at all, but I have seen a few people online kind of raving about Nip and Fab. So I mean, like, the brand name itself doesn't really instill much confidence. It kind of looks a little gimmicky. Even the packaging, I'm like, okay, Nip and Fab kind of sounds a little bit like surgery, like plastic surgery, and that in a cosmetics brand or a skincare brand makes me think it's full of shit a little bit. But anyway, makeup pads for removing you know, your face out at the end of the day, good idea. I would definitely use this. So this is a little pricey. It was on special, but I think it was like $30. Anyways, I will use it. So and to try and make sure that I spent just exactly $69, so that, you know, still bargain, I went ahead and just got a little lip balm. They're kind of like, I think it's Evo is a brand, and they're circular lip balms. You twist open them and the balm is like a dome, so straight away you can see it. The packaging is very plasticky and cheap feeling. I don't like it, but I do go through lip balms and I have a habit of losing them, so yeah, good to have. So those are the products I bought. And then I noticed in the bag last time, everyone was complaining online about how there were vouchers inside of the gift bag, and they got home, they're like, oh crap, there's a voucher in here to get this product, and then they raced back to the store, and the people who'd figured it out had already taken all the products off the shelf, and then Priceline was like, you know what, sorry, but first and best dress kind of thing. So this time I ripped open the bag in the store. I'm like, all right, I'm getting these products, I'm going to be organised, I'm getting my money's worth here. So it was free, it was 4 vouchers, and in many cases it said, you know, choose any product from this particular range, and so that was cool. So one of the vouchers was for Australis, so I went ahead and got the tinted Let's Go Steady Gradual Tan Body Moisturizer. I figured it would go well with the facial fake tan, so I can use those together and see how I go. And then there was I think it's Akin voucher, and you can choose anything from their range. Oh no, sorry, no, this was actually, you can only choose the rosehip oil. Because I got in early, there were heaps left. I would definitely use that, like just mixing it with my moisturizer at night time, so I have a nice, you know, hydrated face. And then I actually had to ask one of the girls, they hadn't brought it out yet, so I think a lot of people didn't realise there were vouchers in the bags, because a lot of the bags were gone by the time I was there. And that was this new product by Sugar Baby called Vita Plus Skin Sugar Sea Rush Coconut and Raw Sugar Exfoliating Body Scrub. So it's not much in there, and I think this is meant to be like $10, and it's probably just sugar and salt and a little bit of oil, which you could easily make at home. But this I will use in conjunction with tan. I will use it prior to tanning and probably after, when I want to remove the tan from my skin, especially if it looks horrible. So then the last product that I got from the vouchers in the bag was the Bee Venom by Skin Physics. Yeah. So it's an advanced anti-aging moisturizer. I've always wanted to try Bee Venom. I'm not allergic to bees, and I've seen other beauty vloggers use it and say it's been remarkable. Hopefully it doesn't hurt my skin. So that's exciting. I can't wait to use that. Okay, now going on to the items that came in the actual bag, I'm going to sort of talk about them in terms of the first ones being the ones I'm really excited about, and then as I gradually go on, things that I'm not as excited about. So the first one that I think is the most exciting is Proactiv. It's actually a really expensive brand. When I was in store, I thought, you know, I could spend $69 on Proactiv. I looked at the kits and they were like $89. How expensive. I have used Proactiv years and years ago when I had really bad acne, and I remember the results were good. Initially I had a flare-up, but then after the flare-up went, my skin started to calm down. But at the same time, my skin then did dry out quite a lot, and I noticed that some of the products that were in there were really strong, and my sheets stained. They actually bleached. I still have some of those sheets, and every time I look at them, I'm like, oh my gosh, what a pity. They were such amazing sheets when they weren't all stained and gross looking. But apart from that, I imagine that since then that the formula's probably been refined and that type of effect has been reduced. So what was in the bag was just a deep cleansing wash. I'm going to pop that in my shower straight away and start using it and see how I go. Really excited to give this a go. And another product I'm excited about is a Physio Gel. So this is just the Daily Moisturizer Therapy Intensive Cream for dry skin. I had this, I think, in the last skincare bag, and I used it all up pretty quickly, repurchased it, and nice, now I have a spare. So it's a good product, and it's not expensive. I think it's like $7 anyway. And then another product, which I sort of already used, is the Cetaphil Sunscreen. This is 30, so SPF 30. The one that I usually use is 50, because why not? I just run out, so I will start using this and see how I go. And it's a good skincare brand anyway. Something I'm amazed and so impressed with Priceline. Yay, Priceline. They're actually stocking hydrocolloid bandages. This is a pack of 36. So hydrocolloid bandages are like little wax strips, circular ones that you just pull off a plastic strip, pop it over on the acne, leave it overnight, and it amazingly absorbs all the gunk in it and helps it heal. And it's like a miracle for acne. And it's really good that they're starting to spread that kind of skincare in Priceline, and popping it in the bag I think will definitely help a lot of other people start discovering how amazing the product is. So yay! And okay, another product I'm sort of on the fence about is something a brand I'm not familiar with. I think it may be new. It's called Touch in Sol. Sol is an S-O-L. Maybe that stands for something. So it is a cooling BB cream. The colour is pretty adaptive. I put it on the back of my hand, and it did have a cooling effect. I don't know if you can see. I can see, but it's on the back of my hand. It's a little different to my skin tone, but I could always blend it in with something. And was cooling, was nice, and I thought, you know what, hot day, maybe this might be the answer. So there's enough in here for I think a few tries. See how I go with that. There is a Derma E Microdermabrasion Scrub little tub. So if I open it up, so you can see there's quite a bit in there. Smells like lemon. Nice. I'm going to give that a go. I've run out of exfoliator in the shower anyway, so this is really good timing. And there are 2 samples from Nip and Fab. So one sample is the Glycolic Fix. So this is just an exfoliating pad. There's a few in here, so it's a little container. I'll probably use that if I get acne. I think otherwise my skin doesn't really need that type of treatment. Then there is the Nip and Fab. This is a tiny sachet sample. Dragon's Blood Fix Plumping Serum. What is dragon's blood? Don't know, but it sounds awesome and I need it. So this little sample, I'll see whether my skin agrees with it. And there's a little bit of a theme. I think the skincare is really sort of stepping up, which is really exciting. So there's the Manuka Doctor, and it's 3 separate samples. So you've got skin treatment, serum, targeted wrinkle filler, and rejuvenating face mask. They've all got honey in them. Then there's this here, which is I think it's like a serum. It's a 2-in-1 lightweight gel primer and moisturizer, and it's called Feel Like Honeymoon. So honey is really amazing. I don't know if you use it a lot, but it stops hiccups. Oh my god, that's good for me. I get hiccups a lot. And it's also good. Manuka honey is good for healing. So I think maybe there's antibacteria properties to it. So if you ever go and try and buy it from Safeway or Coles, it's usually in the health food section. You'll see how expensive it is. I was saying to someone, you know, why couldn't you have it on toast? They're like, you don't want to put that on toast with the cost, but it'd probably still be delicious. Then there is, I think it's Clara Cosmetics. It's a newish brand. I think they stock it in Coles. The reviews I've seen online aren't particularly good. They've pretty much said it's not very good quality. This is an exfoliator. Doesn't feel like there's much in there, so I'll have maybe a few treatments. And I'll give that a go and see how my skin responds to it. Something that I like is the chapstick 3-in-1. So you just pull off the lid and it's just, there's no scent, it's just good for really dry lips. I have a habit of losing my lip balms quite a lot, so yay for just getting more and stocking up for when I eventually lose them. And speaking of lip balms, there is the Revo lip balm, the circular one. So this one is strawberry flavour. Give that a go. Hopefully it's not too fake smelling. I don't like when they smell fake or a bit too waxy. And then what else? Okay, Swiss Micellar Makeup Remover. I already use a Garnier one. I don't think any particular brand's better than others, because all it needs to do is just remove makeup. I usually just keep it by my sink and use a Q-tip just to remove little parts of my eyeliner or my mascara that I just accidentally get in the wrong place. So it lasts quite a while. This product here is only 125 ml. So when I eventually get to it, it'll probably, last me a little while. It's a good product to keep on hand. And a product here that confuses me a little bit is the Skinny Tan Mini Mitt. So it's a tan applicator, I guess. So having a look at the size of it, I could probably put 3 fingers in there. Maybe it's for up close areas. Perhaps if you were applying fake tan to your face, this would be really useful. So I may use this in maybe even today if I decide to fake tan on my face and see how that goes. And a product to do with the fake tan is Model Coat. These are exfoliating self-tan remover wipes. There's only 5 in the packet, but that should be more than enough. If not, salt or even just a sugar mix I could make up myself would help get rid of any unwanted tan. So I don't know where I'll show this one, but they also packed in a fake tanner by Latan. It's the deepest color, I think, so it's deep bronze. I have the medium bronze from the last bag, and I have yet to use it. So I think I'll just save this baby up and see how I go maybe mid-summer if I'm feeling too pale, and maybe look more natural with everyone else being bronzed up around me. So that is the whole bag. I'm excited by it. I can't wait to try all these new products. A lot of them are going into storage straight away because you obviously don't want to overload your skin immediately, because if you have a reaction, hey, now which product caused that reaction? It's not a good way to do it. So if you're thinking of getting it and maybe your store is out of stock, my suggestion is always drive out of the main metropolitan areas. Try going to a rural, regional area, make a day trip out of it, go down there on a weekend, even though the weekend's almost over, and you'll usually find that lesser population equals more chance of getting these amazing promotions in stock. So hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you for the next video very soon. Bye!